like 60% of the time you'll get it like 100%, you know? Never mind, I found it. No, I found it.
I'm using these like quick questions.
Ready? No wave, guys. All one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Lay down, stretch arms and legs. That was, Professor Mair's not here and everyone just forgets how to do everything, huh? They don't know about this one, you feel me? Hold the stretch. No? Fine. All right, today we're gonna do something a little different. Everyone's gonna grab their phone, look on YouTube, and we're gonna drill something. Just kidding. We're gonna go over close guard. A really good close guard, and it's very frustrating. So normally when I'm pulling, it's very hard for her to get out of the guard just because I have 2 of my arms still available. She only has her arms available, and I also have my legs, right? So if she's gonna try to open up, I'm gonna grab her sleeves, and I'm gonna start, pulling her away and adjusting my hips. One thing I always tell you guys, and if you've done my class before, is don't just use your arms. I want you to, if Coach Ramey tries to open my guard, then I'm gonna try moving her with my legs too. Like a lot of the time, you're not using your legs. So always remember to use your legs. Another thing is, so on the sweep that we're gonna go to today, you're gonna try opening the guard. The person's actually gonna stand up. Once she stands up and opens the guard, what I'm gonna do is put my knees together, grab both of her ankles, and I'm gonna hip up, right? So it's gonna look like this. And I like to do it quick when I feel that the person's getting up, because it's gonna be kind of hard if you don't time it correctly. So I'm gonna go here, and she's gonna fall over. Once I'm here, I wanna make sure I have my foot kind of on her hip, and I'm gonna go and start circling around, right? And then you can actually get into the mount. So here, 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 here. This is fine for me. She can't attack me. I have full control. I can have her sit here all day, right? I can start working the collar, arm bars, put my foot on her hip, and start working from there. So one thing, like I say, is a lot of the time, they'll also try to put one of their legs or their knees in the middle of your butt. The easy part here is all I gotta do is shift my hips and just realign, right? So to me, I love doing that because it's such an easy way to get your guard back, right? Because they'll start putting it in between. Once I feel that, I just go here. Then I can start playing with her sleeves and, like I said, her collar. So one more time, she's gonna stand up. Once I feel her stand up, I'm gonna open, have my feet kind of blocking her to back up. I'm gonna grab both legs. And then just what I like to do on the mount, as heavy as I can, and then put my hands out as far as I can too. Because if you're not and you're up, all she could do is grab my arm and then just tilt me over. Circle, circle, circle. Good, good, good. Hip up, nice. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, keep going. He's gonna open anyways, so open. Now put your knee, yes. Now circle, circle, good. Good, heavy. Stay lower on his, pretty much hip to hip. Good, nice, Dylan. I don't know what the wrong thing is. Going. 2 more times each, and we'll go over a quick little detail. Here, but then I'll also hold the legs, because she's gonna need her legs to get up anyways, right? Once I'm here, and I start feeling her try to come up, I'll lift her legs off the mat because then she can't get up. I mean, there's no, like, literally no way for her to get up without her planting her feet, right? So I'll go here. Once I feel her getting up, I'll hold. And there's other ways to get out of this as well. Like sometimes I'll like to, what I do is like hook the outside thigh, and then I can go to both sides. But for now, we're just gonna work here, hook the feet. She tries to get up, because if she tries to get up at the same time, this is where you actually gotta stay and use that circle, because if she gets up, and I'm not circling, get up, Amy, right? It's gonna be almost the same thing. But if I'm here, and I'm holding her feet, and she tries to get up, right? So I'm gonna go this way, and make sure I can still, because even if she's sitting up, I still have the leverage here. Right? Because right now we're just doing it in kind of a drilling fashion where they're not reacting. You're gonna turn it into a scramble unless you just get tired and lazy and wanna get mounted. That one's really good. Once, like I said, once I feel my opponent even get to 1 foot, I'm gonna get ready for that sweep. Go quick and you'll get it like 60% of the time, you'll get it like 100%, you know? No, that's one I really like. Another one we're gonna go over right now is gonna be a De La Riva sweep. Go from here. So from closed guard, she stands. I like to work with the collar, both sleeves. Once I have both sleeves, I'll use my my non-De La Riva hook. So if you have your right-handed or left-handed, whatever you like to use your De La Riva, I'm gonna push away. And I'll use this as a hook, right? This is called the De La Riva guard. One thing on the De La Riva is you want to make sure that your knee's pointed up and your opponent's knees pointing the other side. Because if it's the opposite, she's going to pop my hook off, right? So right away, what I want to do is put a lot of pressure on Coach Ramey's knee, right? My knee up, her knee facing that way. I'm going to have my other foot, once it's off the hip, I'm going to go to the far side thigh and start pulling both her sleeves towards me while I start going on my right shoulder or whatever your kicking foot is, right? So I'm gonna push and go over. Right away, keep the bottom sleeve. If you let go, right? But if I'm here, and I at least have this sleeve, she's not gonna be able to get up, right? It's gonna be harder, because she's gonna need to put this elbow down and then get back up. Okay, fine, I got both sleeves open, kick, De La Riva. You don't need to go for the sweep right away, but you have tons of control here, right? I can push, I can pull, I can go for the deep De La Riva hook, but right now we'll stick with just the shallow De La Riva with the foot on the far side thigh. Once I push, I'm gonna go to my right shoulder, or whatever shoulder that you wanna sweep on, but I wanna do it simultaneously. So it's gonna be like this. Get the De La Riva hook out, put it as close to her waist as possible, or your opponent's waist. And you can go knee on belly or just pass to the side control. One more time.
Yeah.
Hook out, hook no, hook to his right away, step over your foot. Step over your leg, yes. Make space, good. Atta boy. Close your guard, yep, right when he opens, good. Right foot on his hip, push. Nice, Tanner. Left, nope, left, over, just go over right here. Okay. There you go, perfect. Thing, guys, is utilize the drilling time. Like, I noticed once I got to my black belt is like how much I always thought drilling sucked and it's boring, but now it's like trying to find the time to drill and master just one thing, right? It definitely takes a lot. Like, there's a lot of things where everyone thinks you're a black belt and you know everything. Like, as cliche as it sounds, like, I don't know. You know, there's only a couple things that I'm good at, but I understand like the fundamentals of jiu-jitsu, and that's pretty much what a black belt is. Like, there's guys that are like levels, and there's black belts that have just trained for a long time. I've been training for 14 years. But utilize the time for drilling. Like, it's honestly the best time you can get, and a lot of stuff you can see. So right now we're gonna go over closed guard specific training. which now you can see actual reactions on when someone does stand up and what you're gonna do, right? So we'll keep the same partners, and we'll go 3 minutes. If you get swept or if you get submitted or if you get your guard passed, reset to the same person, and then the next person will get their own 3 minutes to go. Okay? So we'll set it up right now. 1, 2, 3. Pull them into you. There you go. Go. Use your legs, use your legs. Nice. Up, up. It works, it really works, I'm telling you. Nice, Edgar. Break the grip off your, there you go. Reset. Nice job. Posture up, Aaron. You're going to need to posture up to get out of there. He wants you to open your guard if you're going to do it. There you go. Up, up. Time, reset. Oh, here we go. Jordan's about to turn up right now. I can feel it. Shout out Diddy. Go back, close guard. Use your guard. Good. I like it. Keep moving, keep moving. Come on, Dylan. Open the guard. Good, Theo. Yeah, his name's Theo, right? Huh? His name's Theo?
Dylan.
No, the other one. Theo. Damn, bro. I need to get like... I know. Good, Theo. Keep moving your legs. Higher guard. Put your guard higher. Good. Nice. I like it. See, bro, you gotta have fun. Good. Up, up, up. That a boy. I like it. Reset. Nice job. He's like, yeah, see? Nice job, guys, on the closed guard stuff. Good to see everyone using their legs. Professor Mair has a really good closed guard. He has really long legs. You'll see anytime I get in his closed guard, I'll be pissed off because it's very hard to get out of. But like I said, once the levels get higher, you're gonna notice, like, even if you're watching high-level jiu-jitsu, you see someone get in someone else's closed guard, they're very frustrated. We're gonna go for like regular rounds now. We'll start with the same partners and then we'll switch. Since everyone's kind of, actually let's go Tanner and Pep, and we'll go Jordan and Andy. And then we'll go Dylan, go with Aaron. And then Theo go with Edgar. Brighter lights, and then new ceiling fans. Posture up, Theo, posture up. Look up to the sky. There you go. 2 hands in, get your other arm inside his triangle. Other arm inside, no, inside, inside his leg, inside his leg. Good. Good, posture, 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 posture.
Push his knees, Dylan. Push his knees, Dylan.
There you go.
Triple A, push it.
Posture up, Theo. Posture up, Theo. There you go. Pass. Atta boy. Good. I like it.
City again, bitch.
We love you.
City again, bitch.
Time. Water break. We'll switch parts. Nice job, guys. Close guard. Work on it. It works. Old school. Whenever you look at UFC 1, it's all close guard. So, you can see different looks at it now, especially when you're working with close guard. So, feel free. We're gonna have like an open mat now. Stick around and train. Bow out.
Look at that close cardio.
On and off.
Technically, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for almost 10 years. I've been serious for the past 3.
Not longer than
I
that.
would say, yeah, probably about 4. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu, for me, it's like the typical thing to say, changed my life, but it really has. It's got me more focused, more honed into like, just be better. Humility. My ego is left at the door. I'm able to train with good people. I'm able to train with 2 of my best friends. And it's also too, jiu-jitsu, it's a worldwide language. Doing what I do, I travel the world, including Jordan, and jiu-jitsu, no matter where you go, whether you're in Brazil or Argentina.
Ventura.
Or Ventura. If you understand the language of jiu-jitsu, it can get you far in life.
Yeah, I think I've heard a lot about humility with big dudes, of like you being, how tall?
6'3", 250.
6'3", 250, and someone like Connor. Connor, how tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". How much you weigh?
5'8".
No, 5. We'll stick to 5'5".
170.
Like 160 when you're competing, right?
Oh, 260.
So someone that's 5'5", 5'6", 160,
235.
and someone that's 6'4", 235 get manhandled by someone that's 5'7", 160 pounds, right? So that's the definition of humility, right? Like you just don't know who you're really dealing with at times.
I'll tell you a story. First time I rolled, I was with an individual at a different academy, maybe 5'3", 140 pounds, tapped me 5 times. And mind you, this is when I thought like I was big shit. I was lifting a bunch of weight. I was working with high level people. And I was like, there's no way this little guy's gonna tap me. He tapped me, but not only did he tap me a bunch of times, he then was kind enough to show me how he tapped me, why he tapped me, and he made me feel not like a punk, but he had made me feel like, well, I can really understand and learn from somebody like that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely good for people to walk through the door. And I know like we get a lot of people, men and women, that feel intimidated just to get on the mat. And it is, I promise, it's the best thing that you can do.
Yeah, I think, and piggybacking to that, whether it's a community. You can't say brotherhood because there are so women in here. It's a community. And if you're willing to put yourself into battle for an hour a day,
At least.
yeah. But literally, it's killed or be killed with two of your best friends, and then know that afterwards you can talk about how to become better, or you guys can go out to dinner, or even grab a couple of drinks. It's like there's nothing in the world that's like that, you know. So I think that jiu-jitsu is something that needs to be praised more and needs to be more like mainstream.
I feel like it's pretty mainstream as like when we started, or you started 10 years ago, it was not mainstream as it is now. It's like, especially Ventura County, it's getting pretty, I wouldn't say saturated, but it's everywhere. But I also think the dynamic is changing with jiu-jitsu, of like not just being a male-dominated sport. You know, like I feel more women need to come and try it, right? We have a females-only class that make you feel comfortable. We don't have any men sitting around watching. Everyone's in the, you got to remember, everyone starts at the same time, right? Even if you're a wrestler with experience, you still started wrestling with zero experience.
Yeah.
Started with jiu-jitsu with zero experience, right? Like everyone gets, I don't want to say your ass kicked, because there's different, you know, cliches you hear, there's different paths, different ways, right? Like for me, I'm not a professional jiu-jitsu athlete. There's guys that are professional jiu-jitsu athletes, jiu-jitsu athletes, but you know, their path is a lot different than my path is. Mine is exercising, being with the community, my friends. I look at it as like a getaway from the real world for a little bit, because you're not thinking of anything. You're not thinking about work. You're not thinking about money. You're not thinking about family. You're not thinking about friends. You're not thinking about anything. You're just trying not to get killed, right? Or your mind is just be like, hey, what am I supposed to do from this position? You know, but it's definitely, I think, like I said, I feel like people need to get the wrong perspective of it only being male-dominated sport, where if you watch, a lot of the high-level females are just as technical or even more technical than men. You know, just because their strength, they're not relying more on their strength. Where like us men rely a lot of like strength and like, you know, being bigger and all that. But, you know, that's my perspective of jiu-jitsu. Obviously everyone's perspective is different. Like Jordan does it to get girls, right?
Jordan does it get girls.
Yeah. It hasn't worked for him, but
What is that? Brandon was saying that you do this to get girls. Is that true?
Yeah. Then it gets you all the girls. You should see, like, he has tons of like these
Only my highlights, no real life. Like, cut this part.
No, you keep adding, and then you add it, and then you can keep just like, hey, this looks good. Jordan's competed at, based on his shirt collection, since 2002 to 2024, every single IBJJF, 20 years. He's only been training for about 8, but he's competed at every one of those. Shout out to my boy. Nah, Jordan is Jordan has a different path also, right? Like, you know, a lot of it comes from just what's going on in your life at that too, right? Sometimes you're like, yo, I lost my job. Who's always there for you? The mats, right? And then when you're on the mat, like I said, you're not thinking about anything. Or, hey, like, I'm broke, I want to go train. You're not thinking about anything like that, you know?
Earlier today, Lord Vega mentioned it's a rare sight to have all three of us here, because it is, because all three of us are all professionals at what we do. We're always traveling, and then the only time that we do see each other when we are in town is jiu-jitsu, and it's literally a hug, how are you? Then we beat each other up for an hour, and then afterwards
It's this.
was this. So I mean, like we were saying earlier, jiu-jitsu is a brotherhood and
And a sisterhood.
a sisterhood.
Yeah. No, I feel, I definitely feel like, and I don't want to say I'm biased to our academy, but we've tried and not just myself. I think everybody here has done a good job of creating the atmosphere that GB Ventura has. Like I've gone to other academies and it's just like business. Like, hey, do class, have a good day, and we're out. And like here, we're like kind of hang out, talk, and that's where like camaraderie comes in.
We look out for each other.
Yeah.
We look out for each other. I mean, without saying names, here we've had people who lost jobs,
Right.
who've gotten jobs, who've
Gone, left, come back.
People who graduated high school, graduated college, you know, have gotten promotion. So it's like
Yeah.
you never know who you're going to find on the mats.
Yeah, I mean, I think one guy was an orthopedic surgeon.